whole. I'd first like to thank our VIPs, which are up front here. I'd like to introduce them quickly. We have Dr. Eddie Ingram, Superintendent, Berkeley County School District. Mr. Johnny Cribb, Supervisor, Berkeley County Government. Ms. Michelle Fowler, Chief Administrative Officer for W International. Mr. Kent Vonville, President of Cooper River Partners. Mr. Joseph Jefferson, State Representative. Mark Gaddy, Economic Development Director for Berkeley County Electric. In addition to these fine folks, I would like to recognize State Department Representative Steve Watterson. Where are you, sir? There you go. And Nicholas Sumter from the State Department as well. Thank you, sir. Along with Chamber of Commerce members Elaine Morgan and Simon Thornton. Thank you for attending. And our cabinet members from the district, Dr. Kelly Wolf, Dr. Karen Whitley, and Dr. Susan Gelman. Thank you for being with us. Again, folks, this facility would not be possible without the tremendous, not only financial contribution, but time, talent, and treasures of the folks behind me. And without further ado, I would like to give them an opportunity to speak, beginning with Dr. Eddie Ingram, our superintendent. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie. And, you know, I was in this room several months ago and it looked nothing like this. It was empty. It was just kind of depressing, really. And then several people had a dream. And with a dream and a goal, you can accomplish miracles. And isn't it amazing what you can accomplish when you work together? My kudos to our school board, our county council, Mr. Cribb, Ms. Fowler, W International, Mr. Fonville and the Cooper River Partners, Charleston International Manufacturing, Packlet Milliken, Berkeley Electric. All of you had such a vital part in this. Our world is changing. And a lot of people will say, well, we used to have welding years ago, and that may be true. But our world is truly changing. We're sending kids off to college, and we're actually sending them into financial ruin. We have to flip the conversation. And we have to change the myth. When someone gets a welding credential, sometimes society dubs them welders for life. Welding is a skill. Welders can become entrepreneurs. Welders can become CEOs. Welders can become owners of big international corporations. And I've met several people over the last year that actually started out with a credential and are now pursuing engineering degrees. And guess who's paying for it? The companies are. So you don't have to go into thousands and thousands of dollars of debt to achieve your dreams. We just might have to take a different road. And that's hard to communicate. So as I stand in awe and I get ready to take my seat, I just want to thank everybody here for coming. And just everybody remember that. If you have a dream and you have a goal and you're willing to work for it, you can achieve. And when you work together, this can be the result. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's truly good to be here today. The first thing I want to say is I want to thank the Timberland High School Army ROTC. That was an awesome welcome as we arrived on campus today, and you could tell there's awesome individuals in that program and leadership in that program, so thank you so much. When I think about this program, I got a daughter that's a freshman in college, went to Berkeley County Schools, a son that's a sophomore. And also went to Berkeley County Schools. And selfishly as a parent, I'm usually hoping that they'll go off to school and they'll come back, right? And be close to home and have grandkids nearby and what'll make that happen. Maybe it's mom's cooking, maybe it's their love of mom and dad, but I'm telling you, jobs is a really big part of it. And this is an amazing time to be in Berkeley County. It provides a great opportunity for our high school students going straight out of high school and also the students coming out of college to find employment in our region. So it's really, really important. This is also a new normal in Berkeley County economic development. I did want to commend County Council for their part in this prior to me stepping foot in Berkeley County Council as an employee. But also our economic development team. Many times when a company comes in, there's a lot of different ways you can take those funds and you can use it for training. And how are we going to invest it and how are we going to find our employees? And this project is literally a dedicated focus on a region of Berkeley County, on our residents of Berkeley County, and taking those training dollars so we can invest in our folks, both our students at the school and also after school, the folks from the community after school to get that training. So it's just the new normal that we call it in Berkeley County economic development. And the last thing I'll say is what a great group of partnerships on this list to make this happen. If you take any one of those little entities at the bottom, this doesn't happen. But collectively, with 6, 7 different organizations together, we can make something like this happen, which is going to be tremendous to not only Timberland High School, but Cross High School. And we're going to duplicate this model again and again and again throughout the county. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of it.
So I'm told to keep it short. So as was already spoken, obviously this does not happen because of one company or one person. Big thank you to Sonia. I think that she probably had a lot of anxiety through all of this because a lot of things changed midway. She was an instrumental part in making this happen, as well as Packlet Milliken. This is a huge day for W International to be able to be a part of something so huge to contribute, not just to the high schoolers, but what we're going to be able to do here for the evening courses, both in Timberland and in Cross, is going to be huge. And it's one of the big impacts that we also wanted to make was on the underemployed adults. To be able to have a skill set that you can learn in 3 to 4 months and truly change your life and truly have a career with us or within the welding industry, basically, for the next 30, 40 years, that is huge to be able to accomplish. And so for us, we just thank you that we're able to be a part of it. To us, we're like a kid in a candy store, being able to pick and choose and make things happen and make people happy. So thank you for everybody for the support. W International support doesn't stop here. So with Timberland, we will be having one of our quality people, Francisco, if you can stand up. Francisco will be actually attending the evening course. And why? We want to make sure that we have the right curriculum and we're setting the daytime and the nighttime adult students up for success. Then we have Steve Henderson. If you'll stand up, Steve. Steve will also be periodically popping in both the day school and the night school with me. So the support doesn't stop here. We're going to continue to support it, make sure that we have the right programs in place, make sure that you have the right support, make sure that you have the right equipment in place here, and continue to influence it here and take that same model, as Johnny had mentioned, to other schools. Yes, Cross is next. That comes in December. But from here on, shipbuilding is back in Charleston for the next 30, 40 years. So what we've done here, we want to continue to duplicate. Okay, we can only do that with the community support, which has been amazing. So I do want to present to the school today. This is a copy of W International's value, vision, and mission. And I just want you to understand a bit more about the company that we are and the type of employer that we want to be, the culture that we have as a family. And I look forward to some of your students joining us and being a part of it. It's an exciting time. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon. On behalf of Charleston International Manufacturing Center and our parent company, Packlet Milliken, just thrilled to be here today. I had the pleasure to sign a check, small check, not too long ago, but I had no idea what we were buying. You know, this is incredible. I can tell you my high school experience, I saw nothing like this in the high school that I went to. So really thrilled to be here today. Those of you who aren't familiar with Charleston International Manufacturing Center, we've been in business in the area in Berkeley County for over 50 years. We have more than 600 people that are employed at our site today, and growing due to wonderful people that choose, our home county, Berkeley County, to locate in and provide quality jobs. So we're thrilled to have W International. We're thrilled to partner with W International to build the workforce of the future. This goes a long way towards accomplishing that, and we're just happy to be a small part of that. Thank you for having us. Thank you for letting us be a part of this. We'll continue to support our home, Berkeley County, and the citizens that are in it. Thank you.
Well, good evening to all of you. I'm delighted to be here with you this evening. I do bring you greetings from the South Carolina General Assembly, where I have been serving you for the last 15 years in Columbia. I also want you to know that this year we passed a budget of $9 billion to operate the state of South Carolina. Now, for every dollar that we are able to bring to your front, the federal government matches that with $3. So actually, the General Assembly is now operating on $30 billion for the state. Now, 37% of that money goes toward education. So we're just delighted to be a part of what is taking place here today. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that one of the welding instructors is none other than Thurman Fayol, who sits on the front row here. So I'm delighted that you are a part of this very important process. And it's so important that we specialize in something in life. And if you enjoy doing what you're doing, that is a major step toward having a wonderful life. So once again, thank all of you for being here today, and let's be successful in everything that we do. Thank you so very much.
Good afternoon. I didn't have any prepared remarks, but on behalf of Berkeley Electric Cooperative, we are thrilled to be a part of this project. Even though we don't serve W International, we feel like a lot of those employees that work at W International will be Berkeley Co-op members, and we're excited for that opportunity for them. And we're also excited about partnering here to try to bring better opportunities for the people of northern Berkeley County. Those folks, I think, are underserved in a lot of situations, and we just want to do our small part to help that. So we're excited about this, and we look forward to working on many more of these projects in the future. So thank you.
There's far too many people here for me to recognize individually, but there are certainly a few larger groups that I need to make sure that I recognize today. First, Dr. Ingram alluded to them earlier, the Berkeley County School Board for their support in this program. The Berkeley County School District Maintenance Department has been wonderful. They have been out here every single day, bright and early in the morning and staying late in the afternoon to make sure they get our job done. The Technology Office has been a wonderful support to us, as well as our Financial Office. Somebody's got to pay the bills, and they did a wonderful job of helping us make sure that happened. So please show your appreciation for those folks as well. At this time, we're going to have our ribbon cutting. So ROTC, if you would get ready for that. Mr. Watterson, would you join us up front, please?
Oh, my goodness. I've always wanted a pair of these.
You don't get to keep.
I'm going to have to do W blue.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to be politically correct for the boss. We got to do blue, huh?
Get right in the middle.